Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm David Prescott.
And welcome to 1213 Prescott Way.
And you know this. Another wonderful day. Wow, it's just beautiful to wake up and see another day and all this wonderful food. What are we having here, babe? But before we even do that, check this out. Hey, you. You want something to do? We got something to say. Try 1213 Prescott Way. Did you see how she looked at me? Did you see how she looked at me? Doggone it. I was ready though. I just did that to mess with her. So now, what are we having, babe?
We have some baked beans, some garlic bread, corn on the cob, and fried fat fish. And I have water, and David has apple juice. So welcome to our channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share it with anyone. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when we post another video.
That would be so nice. Looking forward to it. See my blessing.
All right. So what are you guys eating today?
I heard them.
What are they eating?
They are having, well, they had earlier, they had some French toast and eggs, some sausage, and what is that? I think that's about it.
You said French toast?
French toast, yes. And and a small glass of milk.
Yeah. Yeah, to mess it up with the
And they
milk.
mess it up for people who like it?
For me, you ruined it with the milk. What do you want?
Fish.
So you guys, I found this icebreaker on the internet. It's like, cause David and I would always play that anyway. What would you do?
Oh.
And you know, like, well, I'd always ask him, or he'd ask me. It's like, what? As for an example, what would you do? I mean, what would you prefer? To be eaten by a lion, or a shark, or drowned in the ocean, or caught on fire? You know, those kind of questions that it's like you're still inevitably going to die. But it's like, which way would you prefer to die horrifically?
If you had a choice.
Right.
All of my heart. You know the real boils down to it seem like you said, you know we're gonna die, but how long does that pain last?
Right.
You know that.
Like, would you rather be eaten by a shark or eaten by a lion?
Oh God.
I say shark because I feel they would just eat you.
Clunk clunk.
Right. Faster than a lion, because lion just start tearing you apart.
Right. God. That is scary.
But imagine people have been eaten by them.
Right.
An attorney that I used to work with, she loved to scuba dive.
Oh my goodness.
And her husband had died previously, like maybe 3 years ago.
Really?
So yeah, so they used to travel, you know, go to Australia, different places. But when he passed away, she really started traveling a lot, you know. And she loved to scuba dive, as I said. So I forget where she was scuba diving, and that was last year, and she hasn't been found since.
What?
Oh. She was lost at sea. I don't know. You know, you don't know.
Wow.
I thought about her the other day. Oh yeah, it's not all crunchified and stuff. You know what I mean? Like.
You talking about the bread?
The toast.
Nice and crispy. I like that. The fish. Crispy, good.
Okay. Because it seemed like it almost falling apart. I thought you were talking about the toast.
So everybody out there saying, yeah, well, what a horrible thought. And how to hopefully avoid any of that happening.
Oh yeah, this is just for fun. Don't put it into existence. So we have some icebreakers that once we get some food in our stomach, that I'd like to say, ask you questions, and we both answer.
Cool.
Shall we? I feel like I need some dip. I feel like I wish I had some tartar sauce for some reason.
This is making up for it, babe. This blue cheese.
Right? Oh, is it? Do you have any?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason. For some reason, I want something on my fish.
Mm-hmm. It makes up for it.
Ah! Let me taste it first while I'm trying to put it on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it cools it off.
Pretty good, huh?
Remember I said we were going to have fish and salad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't have any salad, and I kept contemplating laying in bed saying, what can I substitute? Because I don't feel like going to the store. I've been wanting Asian
what?
cucumber and tomato salad.
Oh.
Right. I just haven't made it yet, but I think that'll be our next meal because I'm
You must be a big old salad, right?
Sorry, you guys, I forgot to share. Just grab a piece of fish and have some baked beans and a bite of my toast and corn. It's delicious, right?
Very.
Not you, them.
Mm-hmm. I am them. Mm-hmm.
Me is them and them is me.
There you go. This is really good.
Little do you guys know, this is actually breakfast. It's the morning time.
Rating.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even 12 yet? That'll work. It's more like a brunch. It's so close to noontime. I think we should call it a brunch.
I call mine breakfast.
I said it's a brunch.
Delicious.
You know, since we've been going to the that exercise place, what do you call it? The gym. I feel different. I feel stronger.
He's been floating.
Definitely stronger.
You want to see him pick me up? You can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
I wish. You know what the trip is? Doing push-ups on the floor. Doing push-ups on the floor is so hard for me.
Really?
I mean, I used to do them, and now, honest to God, I think I can only do 2 or 3. But my other pushes I do, on the angle. and I get results out of that. But I would get more results. I did them on the floor, but they're so hard.
Like me, I have to build my upper body strength again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, when you hold.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Now, if somebody would have grabbed me, I think it's a whole new different story. Because I had leverage.
Ooh.
Somebody was kung fu fighting.
That used to be my song. I was about what? 6 years old.
I remember because I saw you talk. That's gonna be my husband.
When you were 22?
Yeah.
You know you were winking at me.
Mm-hmm. That would make me a child molester. And I never.
You would be floating out.
I'll
My
never-
mom would have yoked you out.
She wouldn't do that because I would never do that.
I know. But if you did. Hot sauce and blue cheese. I was supposed to go to the gym this morning, but I didn't. So my gym will be at the house. I'm gonna do my Zumba, hula hoop, go down, come up, and then my floor exercise. David has a show today. What is it? It's the Platters. Yesterday was the Platters and Motown. I didn't go to the Platters, but I went to the Motown show. Oh my gosh. They had to turn people away. It was, sold out. Because when you told me one amount,
This
she
was
told
like
me 60, and then she told me 100.
Wow.
And then more people they were outside.
Wow.
When I walked up, I was like, what? I said, they're not open yet?
Maybe they'll come tomorrow.
That's what I was thinking. There wasn't open yet. And then I walked up and I saw all these people. I'm like, excuse me. Trying to go get me a drink at the concession stand. And oh my goodness. And then, they had to turn some people away.
That's nice. I'm sorry it happened to them, but still.
I know it is. I was like, I said, I like it like this. They had to bring chairs in from the dining room. And it was very, very good. Very, very good.
I had fun with that goofy people.
I don't know, I was watching it. And that's exactly what I was saying. Okay. So, okay. I'm just going to ask you some questions and then I'll answer as well. But it's not going to be, what would you do? These are just funny questions. So, the first one I'm going to ask you. The zombie apocalypse is coming.
Oh my God.
Who are 3 people you want on your team?
A zombie apocalypse? Oh, to fight them?
You have to say who 3 people you would want on your team.
I think I want you, because I think that you would be there to help me throw down to the best of our ability. Good question. It would have to be somebody here in Branson. That's not anybody.
It could be anyone. Anybody. Rakim.
Yeah, Rakim.
Mm.
And maybe Charles. Two big dudes who could go down and really try to look out for each other. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
I'd say you, Lisa, and Michael.
You said Yuli?
Me, you, Lisa, and Michael.
Oh.
What was the worst style? What was the worst haircut you ever had?
Oh! Well, matter of fact, it really wasn't a haircut, it was a hairstyle.
Right, haircut, style,
Yeah.
either or.
This girl that was upset with me got on my head. I'm thinking I was really, about to look all sharp and everything.
Oh, she did your hair?
Yeah, she did my hair.
That's funny.
And boy, it was crazy. And
She did it on purpose.
right, I would go over to Mom's house. And Mom said, "You want some food, David?" I said, "No, Mom. You want anything to drink?" "No." She said, "You want a new hairstyle?"
That's funny. No.
I was looking terrible.
Mine was I wanted to cut my hair short. And so I went to the hairdresser and she doesn't cut hair. She's not a stylist. She does braids and weaves and stuff like that. So that's what I was used to getting from her. But I wanted her to cut my hair this time. And I trusted her because it didn't matter what weave, braid style or whatever. I told her she did it. So I asked her to do it. And the cut I had in mind was layered, like hardly any in the back. And mind you, my hair was down here. So, but I wanted a shortcut. And so I wanted the front like a long piece like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest like tapered short and going up like that real short.
I could visualize
Ask me
that.
if it looked like that.
Uh-oh. It looked like that?
No. I mean, it wasn't ugly, but it wasn't what I envisioned, so I didn't like it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
And what
So-
you paid for?
So I threw braids in my hair so that it'll grow back out fast. Because I tried, and then I was like, short hair, but one time I cut my own hair, and I guess, you know how you pull it, so it stretched it, and I went, and it went way up here, and so I had to cut it all over, and I was crying. I was like 30-something, and I was crying.
It's all a learning process,
And don't let anyone in your hair that is envious of you or anything like that, because... But I had let my, this girl that I thought was my friend cut my hair for the first time when I moved to Vegas, because I had lived in Sacramento where it's nice and humid and, keep moisture in your hair, your skin and everything, and don't realize the difference. So when I moved back to Las Vegas, it's dry heat, so my hair wasn't used to it. And people were asking me if I was cutting it because it was like chipping away.
Really?
From
the dryness.
I had to put oil. I was putting oil in it. I mean, that didn't help. It was just chipping away.
Wow.
And so I asked my girlfriend to cut my hair. And, because it was just messed up. So I had her cut it. Do you know my hair did not grow? It would not grow because she couldn't grow hair. I'll just say that. And it was like, it took... I would say because I was like 89, 3 years.
Oh, I can see.
Because then I had Maisha do my hair. And it was like she broke the spell or something, whatever that. Because then it just started growing again. I mean, it didn't matter because my hair has no problem growing, It grows like that. But, I mean, it didn't matter. I wore braids. I did all kinds of stuff. It would not move until Maisha did my hair.
So cool.
And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, okay. That was the weirdest thing.
That's hard. But now you don't have no problem. Because your hair is down by your toes now, right?
Almost.
I'm like a magician. My
They
food
can't
has
see.
disappeared.
You had the bowl in front of you. I have another question. Have you ever been told you look like someone famous? And if so, who was it?
They would say sometime, you look like little Anthony. And
Really?
In girls, I was like, I don't see it, you know. But but what people see with their eyes, and just I can't tell them. No, I don't look like him. I didn't say that. I said, really? Yeah, I don't see it.
When I was younger, actually a child, not even a teenager yet, my mom told me that she used to always say, "You look like Cicely Tyson." When Cicely Tyson was younger.
Cicely Tyson face looking.
Yeah, so I've never been told I look like anyone else.
You have another good one?
Okay, say you have a late night talk show. Who would be your first guest you would invite?
Oh, wow. Talk show.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my friend Steve Humphrey. He has a lot of tales.
Really?
Yes. And also he can sing too. And he can dance. He can dance with Garth Fagan, dance troupe. And but I would have he loves to converse. He loves that. And we hey, plus he's one of my best friends. Yeah, it'd be Steve. And then there's Ronnie Baxter.
No, it's his first.
He's pretty cool. Oh, you said first. Okay.
Not second or third or fourth.
I want to.
So, what was your least favorite food as a child, and do you still hate it or do you love it now?
I think the only one was squash, but now I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not love it, but like it.
My least favorite food as a child was, gosh, I had so many.
Wow.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like picking between grits and eggs. Which
potatoes.
is worse? No, mashed potatoes isn't as bad as
okay.
Because grits, okay, eggs, that's my
Worse, huh?
yeah, and I still hate it till this day. I don't want it, couldn't even put it next to anything. So if you had to eat one meal every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
For the rest of my life?
For the rest of your life, every day, 3 times a day or however many times a day you eat.
Grits.
What?
Because you can dress them up, you could eat them with butter. Then sometimes you might want to put a little butter with sugar and nothing else, just butter and sugar. There's your what's name. I could live off of grits.
Well, it says meal.
And,
So you get to have
something
other
else.
stuff with
Right, see, and now what kind of meat? That has to be the same kind of meat too. Oh my God. I think it have to be some kind of turkey meat, you know? Something that's in the turkey category. Tender, and what else? And some kind of vegetable. Mixed vegetables.
Really?
Yes.
Mine would be salmon, rice, and trying to think of the broccoli.
I'm sure you could.
I could eat that every day. Every day.
Why I said grits?
I know.
All these different foods to eat. You know, or check it out, or check it out. You're on the with people they get electric chair, and then they get a chance.
I want some grits.
Yeah, you know, you get a chance. What food would you like to have? You know, and that's what. And I say grits. So, but if you think about it, though, I don't know. But I do like my grits though. They sure played a good part though. I do love them. I do. So, hey, I'm gonna stick with my grits.
If aliens landed on Earth tomorrow and offered to take you home with them, would you go?
No. Only reason they're taking me to take me to fat me up and probably eat me or something. I don't know. I mean, now if they were really good, just to go and see their,
No, they just opened up. They landed and then opened the door.
Oh no.
And went like this.
Oh.
Look, you see the long bony fingers there.
Look at the finger so long. Oh no.
I would think about it.
Really?
But yeah, I probably wouldn't go. I don't
Why would you
know.
think about it?
I don't
You don't
know.
them.
Because they're aliens.
Should I go? Or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go? I don't know.
You crazy. Yeah.
So, okay. Now on that, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Girl, if you don't get out.
For me,
I don't even.
for me, yeah,
Mhm.
is
Come on.
to me, it's about
What's the best advice someone has ever given you?
right. I'm trying to let me get it together. Not just this is for me, like I said, not just believing in God, but to get to heaven, but it's not just believing; it's doing the works. It's the works that he wants from us.
What's
That's
that?
to be kind to one another. The commandments, which there are quite I heard there's more than 10 commandments. But I have never seen them. So I mean, all I'm saying is that a simple thing: go walking down the street or go in the store, and say hello. People who don't even say hello to you, it's like that's not how you gonna get to be amongst a bunch of loving people. You can't even say hello to your fellow man. I'm getting off track.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the most important thing is that I believe and I want to be kind and follow the 10 Commandments. But I mean,
is that what the best advice you had gotten?
Best. That's the best.
That's what I wanted to know.
That's my best.
I'm just trying to think, because I've gotten several. Let me think. I know, well, one of them would be that you can't depend on anything or anybody else. You have to be, you can only depend on you to achieve your goals. You can't depend on anything outside of you. Because if you sit and wait, that's what you're going to be doing, sitting and wait instead of taking action.
That's true.
So, and that's very true, because you can sit and pray and hope and dream and wish and chant and do whatever, throw stones, whatever it is that you do.
I need to know what time it is.
11:53.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I told you.
I'm thinking it's
So-
like 1 o'clock.
I just have one more question.
All right.
I'm gonna make it a doozy. Oozy doozy woozy. Would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour?
That's a good one.
Why do you think I'll answer for me? I would rather fly at 10 miles per hour. Because when I look at birds, like especially when we go to, like on vacation and we're on the beach, like out on the patio and stuff. And I'm looking at the ocean and I see the seagulls just flying. I mean, they look so peaceful.
Right.
So it'd be nice to be able to run downtown real quick or to run, but that doesn't do anything for me. Just be tired.
You might not get tired though.
It didn't say that. It just said run 100 miles an hour.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? Running that fast, I'm sure you'll be tired. So I think flying is peaceful and just being able to have that bird's eye view.
You're right.
And I think I'd rather be able to fly, because I just like to, because I love when you have that aerial view and you're like in the woods, in the forest, and you see the trees from the top. And I just think that's such a beautiful view. So I would like that.
I agree with the flying, mainly because, see, if there was an earthquake You know,
You
job
always want
shaking.
to
I rather elevate, you know, and even if I can even grab somebody and lift them up. In my dreams, I'm really be trying to pick people up, man, and they be so heavy, you know. But I'm still trying to fly with everybody and going slow. So the flying, definitely flying, definitely flying.
And that is it with the questions.
And 10 miles per hour isn't super slow, you know, so I could work with that.
At least you'll be able to, because the birds don't fly. How fast do they
Well,
fly?
they be going about 20 miles, 30, maybe 30 miles per hour sometimes. Even some
When
faster.
we're watching them, because you could just look at them.
You see,
They don't look like they're going that fast.
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna look that up now. That's an interesting question.
I would say, let's say a sparrow flies
Oh, I
about,
thought you said, what was that?
I'm using a sparrow first, flies about 20 miles per hour.
Interesting. I want to know. Dang. 40 to 60.
See?
Dang. They don't look like they fly.
Ask what flies 10 miles per hour.
Me. Yeah, it says, I guess it just depends what shoot. They went 40 to 60. They didn't say.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess I'll be like, hey, birdie, as they're passing me by. But I don't mind as long as I'm in flight.
Cool thought.
So 40 to 60 miles an hour.
I need to sit back.
So you need to what?
I need to sit back.
So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you answered those questions. And if so, just put it in the comment. Let us know what if you'd rather run 100 miles an hour or fly, or what was the worst haircut you've ever had, or just any of the questions that were asked to you.
Pretty good.
So I want to thank you again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Peace.
See ya.
Later.